everyone, today I'm going to be doing something other than a pregnancy vlog, but it's still pregnancy related, and that is the pregnancy tag. If you have not done the pregnancy tag before, then I tag you, feel free to do it. First question is, how and when did you find out you were pregnant? Well, in my first pregnancy, we did IVF, so I found out by pregnancy test on the 14th of December 2010. Such a long time ago. And so I found out by pregnancy test that way. And then with this current pregnancy, I found out on the 20th of September 2013. And I found out by pregnancy test. Both of my pregnancy tests were live with you guys. The pregnancy test I took this year was one of the ones that shows you how far along you are as well. And can I just say, I have to say that the flashing, that little timer thing flashing, is the most horrible thing in the world. The test itself is awesome because it tells you you're pregnant, not pregnant, and how far along you are. But just that waiting of it ticking, flashing is just, oh my gosh, I think my heart was just about jumping out of my chest looking at that test. So the second question is, how did you feel? With our first pregnancy, I was just in utter disbelief. I could not believe our first IVF cycle, after everything we had been through, worked. If you don't know my story, I've been through a whole bunch of fertility treatment. Eventually IVF was the only thing that worked. I got ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome and everything was just really crappy, but it worked, and now we have our son Roman. This pregnancy, how did I feel? I felt excited, nervous because we'd just lost the previous pregnancy, and also slightly disbelieving as well, because I've done 2 IVF cycles and I'd had a frozen embryo transfer 2 or 3 times, can't remember now, plus a chemical pregnancy back in 2010. I was just in disbelief that here I was again, pregnant, again. How old were you is the third question, and the first pregnancy with Roman I was 23, I'm gonna guess, and this pregnancy I was 25. So right now I'm 25 years old. How did you tell your partner is the next question. With Roman's pregnancy, he was with me every step of the way. Every pregnancy test I took, he was there with me. Pregnancy before this one, which ended in miscarriage, I told my husband by writing on my son's chest, Big Brother, December 2013, and then I told my husband that my son needed a bath. I'm like, you need to go bath Roman. He's like, okay. Took his shirt off, and he's like, oh, he told me afterwards that he thought he'd just been painting at kindy or something. And then he turned it around and read it, and he was just like, oh my gosh, you've been tricking me, because he kept asking me, do you think you're pregnant? I'm like, no, it's too early. Unfortunately, we lost that pregnancy, and this pregnancy, I surprised him. Can I say it's really hard to surprise people when you've been doing IVF and they kind of start getting in the know about how cycles work and when you can test. So I just told him that I wasn't testing, and that, because of what happened last time, I'm not going to test early. That was a lie. So I surprised him by putting a bun in the pregnancy test and pink and blue ribbon in our oven, and made it like the bun in the oven. And I filmed both of those pregnancy announcements to my husband, so they are on my YouTube channel as well. I just loved surprising him. It's something that I really liked doing. Did you wait 3 months to tell people? First pregnancy? No. Everyone knew we were doing IVF, everyone knew the day of the pregnancy test, everyone knew everything. So no, Roman, everybody knew straight away. After Roman, we told friends and family, close friends and family, and then everyone else found out after we miscarried. And then this pregnancy, we did in fact wait till 12 weeks, our 13-week scan in fact, before we told people, except for immediate family and immediate friends, just our nearest and dearest basically. It was really hard waiting till that 13-week scan. It was really hard, but I'm so glad we did. We got a professional photo shoot done with a sign saying coming soon, and me and Martin and Roman had a few photos together. It was really fun and I really enjoyed it, and I'm kind of glad I waited till that 12 weeks. It made it kind of really special, and it was kind of exciting having a little secret. Question number 6 is this your first? Obviously not. First pregnancy was in 2010, I think, June 2010. It was our very last injectable cycle, when I take injections to stimulate my ovaries to produce eggs and then take a trigger injection. It's basically like the start of IVF, except the conception is kind of natural, you know, you're still just baby dance, basically timed intercourse. We'd done 7 cycles of that, 2 of them had been cancelled. This was our final cycle, and we did indeed get pregnant, and it didn't last very long at all. Second pregnancy was with Roman. He was one of 2 frozen embryos. We didn't get to do a fresh transfer because of OHSS, blah blah blah. So he was my second pregnancy, first live birth, and then we got pregnant again through his brother or sister, I guess you could say, same batch of embryos, frozen embryo transfer in April 2013. That ended in miscarriage, so again we got pregnant, so third pregnancy, first miscarriage, 1 chemical. Then we tried IVF again, cycle got cancelled, tried IVF again in June, July, August, September, must have been July, I can't even remember. And that was successful, which is the baby that I'm carrying now, and I am 18 weeks pregnant. So this will be my second live birth, 4th pregnancy. Do I want more children? Interesting. If this baby is a girl, I am quite happy to keep at 2 children. If I were to have a surprise 3rd baby, completely natural conception, I'll be like, wow, this is so exciting. So 3's fine. But if this is a girl, I'm completely happy with 2. If this baby is a boy, and I will have 2 boys, I may consider looking at other treatment to try for a 3rd baby. Probably not IVF, just we cannot afford another round of IVF. It's just, you know, 10, 11k a pop. No, not when we've got 2 children already. It's just not worth it. What is my biggest craving? In Roman's pregnancy, my biggest craving was Just Juice. I love Just Juice. This pregnancy, I also love Just Juice, but the cravings have been mixed. First half of pregnancy up till now, I was wanting chips, McDonald's burgers, all those kind of high carbohydrate foods. And now in the second half of where we're up to now, I've been craving chocolate and juice and sweets. I still think about KFC chips for a while, but I don't know, it's kind of mixed. What is the best part about being pregnant? Well, I guess it's a love-hate relationship with this, and that is that people treat you differently. Like, we went camping only a few days ago, and Martin made me sit down in a chair and do nothing. He's like, no, you're not lifting anything. People helping me up and down stairs, helping me do this and that. And at one point I was like, come on guys, I'm not invalid, I can use my legs. I'm only pregnant, come on. But sometimes it is kind of nice to just sit down and relax when you don't want to do stuff. And then what is the worst part about being pregnant? Well, I have to say it's sleep. Sleep sucks. Once you're stuck in that bump, you can't sleep on your front, you can't sleep on your back, you can't sleep on your right side. They say to sleep on your left side. You get backache, hip ache, everything ache. It's just everything aches and you feel so old. That's the only thing I don't like about pregnancy. Will you find out the gender and what do you prefer? In Roman's pregnancy, yes, we did find out the gender. We found out he was a boy at 20 weeks and he was already named well before that ultrasound. This pregnancy, yes, we are finding out the gender. We find out at our gender reveal party in just 9 days. I'm really excited. Do we prefer one gender over the other? I'd be lying if I said no. Yes, we definitely would prefer a girl. Do you have names picked out, and what are the stories behind them? Roman, yes, we had his name picked out well before his scan. We also had a girl's name picked out. The meaning behind his name, there is absolutely nothing. His name means from Rome, which is so cool. And we just got it, you know, like it was nothing special. We just really liked that name. With this pregnancy, our names, our girl's name we're keeping secret. Boy's name we still currently do not have, and it is going to be a nightmare picking out a boy's name. What is your birth plan? Well, this pregnancy, my birth plan is that I want a home birth in the water. My pregnancy with Roman, I got preeclampsia and pregnancy-induced hypertension. So he was induced 3 weeks early. Things went downhill. I was hooked up to monitors, wasn't allowed a bath, I wasn't allowed to do this. I had to lay in bed all the, you know, for the whole 28 hours of it, and it was just awful. So this time around things are going great. So if my health stays great, I will have the opportunity to have a home birth and a water birth. If at any point I feel like I'm not coping, I need pain relief, I don't feel safe, then I am completely happy to go to the hospital and have some pain relief. I'm not afraid of epidurals. I don't care. I'm not all about this beautiful natural birth if it's not right at the time. I don't care. If I feel like I'm not coping, sure, I'll get an epidural. What the heck? Work or be a stay-at-home mum? Well, I'm actually a working stay-at-home mum. I do have a job on the side, and that is as a wedding videographer. I love filming weddings, so I do that as well as be a stay-at-home mum to Roman. I will be going on maternity leave in April, and I will not be returning to work until I feel I want to, and that's the perk of being your own boss. Will you make your own baby food? Yes, I brought a, what's it called, a squeeze-it station, so I'm really excited to be using that to make my own baby food. Do you have any nursery theme ideas? Yes, I do. Here comes my son now. Hi, Roman. Hi, baby. Mummy's just filming. You say hi. Hi. Hi, good boy. So yes, I do have themes for the bedrooms. The boy theme is not well defined yet. Girl theme, I am 100% certain on, but they are both secret. So you will not find them out until A, I know the gender, so I can actually start putting the nursery together, and B, I do a nursery tour. It will be completely secret until I do the nursery tour. So you'll just have to wait and see. Alright guys, so that's the end of my tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye!